Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are diving back into my traveler's notebook. If you've missed my previous videos on this notebook, this is I'm documenting up until March of 2021, and then I'll be doing my 30th year in a separate journal. I know I'm quite behind. That's life. I feel like I'll always be behind. I'll always be about a year behind, but it is what it is. I hope to not be one day, but let's, we all have goals and something to try and achieve, and we'll try and get there. But anyway, so most of these pages generally look pretty similar for me in these journals, just because I like to do the same. I always like that ripped look. And, dealing with a smaller canvas, with it just being a traveler size notebook. There's not much difference. There is a lot of different things that you can do, but again, I guess this is my style that I've found, and this is how my pages generally look. This page, I actually only have 2 photos, and I believe these photos are actually from 2 different days. So I'm putting them on one page just because I don't feel like it's necessary to have just one photo on one page. And I always stamp them once I'm done the page of the date that I documented. So you'll see that later. And I like to go in and add some sort of big word on the page just to kind of make something stand out, basically have like a title for the page, even if it doesn't really make sense, or like if it's just one word and then, it becomes a phrase. For this one, I actually put morning cuddles. You'll see I write in morning now, and then I actually go in a little bit and put the S, because I realize when I'm looking at it, I'm like, morning cuddle. And it just didn't sound right. So I go in and add the S after. But these pages tend to be there I go, adding in the S. But again, so these pages generally are pretty easy for me. They come together really quickly. I think I've documented about 3 or 4 pages after this, but I didn't record them just because I'm so close to being done. I think I have 2 more pages left that I have to do, and then I'm done. So then I can do a flip through for you guys. I know I might have mentioned that in the last video I've posted, but it's just been a little bit of a hectic time, and I'm just trying to balance all of my hobbies all at one time. That's all. I know my 9-to-5 job is busy. I made a few bracelets that I do on the side. I like to read, journal, all of the things. And sometimes in there, I like to be lazy and do a whole lot of nothing, scroll through TikTok, that we're all guilty of, that I really want to avoid doing. And sometimes I watch a movie. So, evenings are valuable, especially once my son goes to sleep. That's mine and my husband's time. But these pages, I generally always use scraps. I always use, as you can see, like the funky blue shaped piece of paper, and then the yellow page, and then this tag. The tag is not a scrap, but the rest of the paper I generally use for these pages are scraps. It's just, I put a lot of paper in a separate spot that I'll just go in and pull some colors that I find match my photos. And then I use those, and I think that it works because it helps me use up my scraps. Because this is only a traveler size notebook, it's not very large, so I'm not worried about needing such a large piece of paper to use for the whole page. As you saw, I backed that one photo down in the bottom right there with just some craft paper, and look how small that is. Like, I didn't need a whole lot of it. I mean, I do have more, but I didn't need a whole lot of it to use. So then on this side, this side is for a different day, and I just type in snow day, and I think I go in after and outline snow day in black. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I do my background, I put in the photos, I put in a big word, and then I go in and add some stickers. This one I actually did a little bit of journaling on the left side, or I did my journaling on the left side first, maybe because I thought I was done with that page. I don't quite remember. And then I went in at the end and added in these stickers. I think I also add in a couple pieces of washi tape, and then I also, outline. I think I outlined the right side just because there's some blank space. Again, I'm not against blank space, but sometimes when the majority of the page is all filled up, it just looks funny to me to have, a pretty obvious blank space. As you can see on the top right side, there's a pretty blank space. There's actually one in between the two photos on the left side, but I think that's where I put the date, and then I put an arrow from the date that I've added so that it indicates to which photo it's from. Yeah, because I think I dated one spot wrong. I think I put the date of the top left photo actually on top of the right photo. So I had to add in an arrow so that I knew which date was where. I think I go in and do that now, but see, these pages come together so quickly. I think this page took me honestly 20 minutes. And maybe that's not quick for you. Maybe, 20 minutes is a long time, but for me, it's not that bad. But anyways, so we're at the end of this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.